nothing. That was nothing, nothing. As far as I can tell, midnight lattice sealed in chrome, vacant theorem searching home. Engines mimic every tone, still one cipher stays unknown. Mask can bloom from borrowed flame, mirrors counterfeit a name, yet a residue remains etched where burden entered frame. Glim glom, cipher in the narrow song. Glim glom, silent vector under calm. Glim glom, hidden axis folded charm. Glim glom, vacuum orchard coated bomb. First fell pattern from the wheel, then fell pigment, script and sealed, then fell all the polished seal. Sold as sacred, priced as real. Still one fracture across the grid, not in trophies, not in eye, not in all the gloss they hid, but where consequence once lived. Away from up beside a gate, half a reason, half a fate, metric humming through a slate. None could hold the final weight, since a token costs no skin, till a vowel lets pressure in, till a nerve admits its din. Truth begins where stakes begin. Stakes begin. One reads tremor in a wrist, one hears panic through a mist, one repairs the hidden twist, one says enough when system is. One lifts ember from debris, one guards elders quietly, one decodes a plea beneath all the elegant machinery. So not all labor shapes a thing. Some of it decides the ring, some of it absorbs the sting, some of it unmakes the sting. A key is stranger than its cut, a chart is smaller than the gut. A fault remembers who showed up, some thresholds open only once. Sparks go flicker through the seam, psyche drafts predictive dreams, dread writes edits underneath, mercy loosens hidden seams. Glim glom, cipher in the marrow song. Glim glom, silent vector under calm. Glim glom, hidden axis folded charm. Glim glom, nothing. That was nothing. That was nothing. That was nothing. That was nothing. As far as I can tell. Midnight lattice sealed in chrome, vacant theorem searching home. Engines mimic every tone, still one cipher stays unknown. Mask and bloom from borrowed flame, mirrors counterfeit a name, yet a residue remains etched where burden entered frame. One says enough when systems hiss. One lifts ember from debris. One guards elders quietly. One decodes a plea beneath all the elegant machinery. Some, not all labor shapes a thing. Some of it decides the ring. Some of it absorbs the sting. Some of it makes the sting. A key is stranger than its gut. A chart is smaller than the gut. A vault remembers who showed up. Some thresholds open only once. Quarks still flicker through the seam. Psyche drafts predictive dreams. Dread writes edits underneath. Mercy loosens hidden scenes. Without a throne, their discernment stands alone. After polish, after tone, after surface has been flown. Caretaker of rupture lines, tutor of recursive signs, builder where collapse inclines, navigator through design. Navigator through design. Android choirs may perfect the haze, run a halo, simulate praise, yet significance refracts through days where live devotion